Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. Okay guys, so another interesting day in baseball yesterday. End up getting a 2-unit play on the Cubs game. Looked a little dicey in the middle inning. Looked great early on. Looked a little dicey in the middle innings. Ended up getting the 2-unit win there. It's been a weird year for pitching so far. I mean, it's been a weird year for sports in general, but it's been a really weird year for pitching. It's the first time I can ever remember where I've seen this many pitchers scratched late. So it's definitely something that, we're going to have to look at and address and figure out how we're going to handle this going forward. I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. If you have any ideas or suggestions, you can leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll try to get back to you guys and we can figure out something that works. I guess really, it depends on the sports book you're with, because the trend right now that I've seen, I know at least with 5Dimes and a couple other sports books, that if you're betting the games, you're betting action. So you're not betting listed pitchers anymore, which it's always been listed pitchers. Now you're betting action. So your bets have action either way, which could work for you or against you. That ultimately depends on, how the pitching changes go. So I guess at the end of the day, I would just say that when betting baseball right now, you kind of have to exercise caution if there's any question that the pitcher will or won't go. In yesterday's case with Montas pitching in Oakland, absolutely no idea that he was going to be scratched. I think that caught a lot of us off guard. And then I wake up today, start reading, and I'm looking at the hockey games and stuff. I find out that Tuukka Rask is now scratched, so they're going with Halak, and I don't know if Tuukka's done, but who knows. Funny about that game though, guys, it's not going to be one of my picks. I do like Boston today, and I said right from the beginning in the masterclass here, I actually like Boston for the series. They're a better team. They're a better team, and you would think when you lose your starting goaltender, it's a massive downgrade. But with Halak, not so much. Halak put up some fantastic numbers. I think he's got a .92 save percentage, or very close to that. So that's starter type numbers that he's putting up there. So I certainly wouldn't shy away from Boston. Overall they're just a far superior team, and that's nothing to take away from Carolina. Obviously Carolina's got a decent club, but they're not on the same level as Boston. So anyways, guys, I have three plays for today for you guys as well. I do want to mention that the first masterclass video was released today. So for masterclass members, it's available in the community section as well. You should have gotten an alert. And that is talking about systems. So I released a bunch of different kind of do's and don'ts, like the good systems to play and ones to stay away from. But the systems I listed, just betting $100 per game, you'd be up over $31,000. So I think there's a fair amount of good content there, guys. Midway through the week, I am going to be releasing a poll, so you guys can kind of choose what you want the next title to be. I want it to be as customized as possible for you guys. I want you to have the best experience and get the most out of it. So every week I'm going to give you guys some choices, and we'll figure out what works. All right, so I am going to get into today. So like I said, guys, I have 3 free plays. One of them is a 2-unit play again. And for the masterclass, guys, I have 4 additional plays for you guys. So I'll do the masterclass video as well. So 4 additional plays for you guys. So I'm going to get right into it, guys. First off, guys, we have New York Mets and Phillies. So New York Mets, Phillies, like the matchup, guys, a lot of indicators on this game. So we are going to be going under 9. So Mets, Phillies going under 9. Next game, guys, we have, we're going to the world of the WNBA. So yes, I know a lot of you guys are like, really, WNBA? But yeah, WNBA, guys, because there's a ton of value. I have some WNBA picks in the masterclass video as well. We got a nice pick for you guys, New York and Minnesota. So New York, Minnesota, guys, we're going to take the under in that game, under 156. So under 156 in New York and Minnesota. Totals is a little too high on that, so there's definitely value there. Lastly, guys, and I mentioned before, we have a 2-unit play. So we had 2-unit play yesterday. We got the win, and we're going right back to the exact same place in the world. Okay, I have 10 system indicators on this game. The money distribution early on looks pretty good, and we have a win blowing straight in again at Wrigley Field. And again, I've talked about the geographic influence of weather in Chicago and how it can make such a dramatic impact. I mean, not all ballparks, when you have wind blowing in, are going to affect the travel of baseball. But Chicago is one of those weird stadiums, specifically at Wrigley, where the wind has a huge impact on the game. Whether that wind's blowing straight out or blowing straight in or even crosswinds, it affects every game differently, guys. When we have a wind blowing pretty much straight in, 6 to 8 miles an hour, it's going to knock the baseball down. There's going to be far less home runs, far less extra base hits. So we're going Milwaukee, Chicago Cubs, under 9.5, minus 120 for 2 units. All right, so under 9.5, minus 120. I noticed that a couple books, the line has already come to 9. If you're finding the line at 9, guys, you should be getting plus 105 to plus 100. If you're getting 9, I wouldn't recommend laying any juice on this game at all. I don't want to see even minus 105 or minus 110. If you have to go to that, guys, if you have to go to minus 105 or minus 110 to get your under 9, that should be a 1 unit play. But at 9.5, guys, minus 120, 2 unit play, absolutely. Again, guys, not to say I don't like it at 9. I just think at 9.5, there's a ton of value there. It opens up a whole lot more possibilities for us to get the win. All right. So anyways, guys, that is it for today. If you guys masterclass, I am going to be releasing that video right away. So again, we have 4 more picks in that, guys. So really appreciate it, guys. And as always, have a very lucky day.